So I thought my VX5000 steamer was broken. Well, it wasn't. Well, it kind of was, but not really. I'll show you what I mean. I thought this machine was broken when we were working on a vehicle the other day. I noticed this puffing sound. It was coming from the steamer, and when I went over to it, it was puffing steam out of here every few seconds, and then eventually it got worse and worse, and it was just billowing steam out of here. So I thought maybe it's just a broken knob, or maybe something else. Come to find out, it was a quick and cheap fix. Let me show you. This little guy here. Now, where does this go? Upon closer inspection, here's what we found. Now, the little ring here you can see is really worn out. That's where the steam was actually puffing out of. And it wasn't losing pressure, but it was losing steam. Eventually, it wasn't even puffing anymore. It was just kind of pouring out. So this seal is gone. However, you can buy extra seals like this online. Now, I actually bought this, I believe, from detailing.com. You can check out the links below, but you can buy the whole knob or just this little thing. This thing was like under $2, but the shipping was, I don't know, like $8. So it was under $10 to get this. It's worth it if that's all you need to do is just replace this. So here's what we're gonna do. Just a little bit of surgery. It's pretty easy. All you need to do is just cut this old O-ring out of the bottom here. Really worn, really bad looking here. You can see how badly it was worn down, and here's the fresh new one. And we are going to add the new one and just kind of roll it down into place. And that's pretty much all you need to do. So now the new one, fresh new O-ring, shouldn't puff out anymore. So let's test it. We're going to crank it down, turn it back on, and see if it works. All right, so that'll take a while to heat up. So once it's up to pressure, then we'll see if it works. Let's see if we're up to pressure. All right, so that's its usual pressure, is right around there. It's been turning on and off, cycling through and making sure that everything is hot. Yep, it's nice and hot, and absolutely no leaking. I was concerned, I thought something was broken, and it just ends up being little seals like this in O-rings. So you can get a lot of these parts either from the VX5000 website. You can buy extra wands like this because they just go right into the outlet. But you can also buy extra knobs, extra parts. This little rubber seal here also comes off. So you can work on this thing and replace some of the parts to make sure that it is running for a long, long time. All right, guys, the machine is working, and good thing, because we have a full week ahead of us and I need to get this thing running. But that's all it was. Just this little O-ring causing all of that trouble. All it took was a $10 fix. I bought the O-ring, slapped it on, took 2 seconds. It's up to pressure, it's working, it's not leaking, good as new. All right, guys, here's an update. Now, I thought I fixed the machine. Well, I started to use it on some jobs and it started to leak out of the top again and spit out that steam. So back to the drawing board. I this time went to the website, it's just VX5000.com, and doing some searching on there, you can buy separate parts for the machine, which is really, really cool. You can buy some parts on detailing.com also, but if you go right to the source, the owner, his name is Steve, I emailed him because he has his direct email right here on his About Us page on the website. So I emailed him, told him the situation, and in about 2 days, he called me personally. So we chatted and he let me know that you might just need a brand new cap. There are other things in the machine, he says, that if they go, then you might need to replace the machine, but $45 for a brand new cap might just do the trick. So that's what he did. He actually shipped me the brand new knob, and you can also buy all the other parts from him for the machine, like an extra hose with the nozzle on it, extra tips and brushes for the nozzle. You can buy everything on there, and I was just super impressed with Steve calling me personally and explaining some stuff to me. So a huge thank you to you, Steve, at VX5000. And when I got the new knob, I did notice, it's kind of hard to pick up on camera, you really can't see it, but it kind of looks like the threads are worn down just a little bit on the old one here. So that's most likely going to be causing the steam to escape. Not so much the O-ring, but the threads themselves wearing down over time. So with the new knob, we put it on, we filled it up, we turned it on, and I ran it for about 30 minutes, and actually more, close to an hour, because I was using it at the time, and I kept double checking to see if it was leaking. The pressure was up and it was fine, everything was on and it was fine, no more leaking, so it worked. So, an update to the video. Thank you guys so much for your excellent customer service. Steve at VX5000. This thing is a beast. It is a tank of a steamer, and I love it. So I'll continue to use this thing until it completely dies, until there's no more replacing of any parts. But yeah, super happy with it. All right, so I guess back to the original video. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something. If you did, give it a thumbs up, like it, share with others who may enjoy it, and don't forget to subscribe and click that bell. That way you get notifications each time our videos drop each week and you don't miss stuff. So we'll see you guys next time. Have a great week. Take care.